There's been an influx of more and more couples asking me what I think about taking a sabbatical from your relationship, a sabbatical from your marriage. In the news, you see more and more about couples who took a sabbatical and they did all these great things for their marriage because of it. And yes, it's true, taking a break can really help your relationship. But sabbaticals have a side that when a couple tries to do it yourself, it can be disastrous for your relationship. I want to explain what a marriage sabbatical is. Taking a sabbatical is not like a separation, because a separation is done when a divorce is imminent or the couple is on the brink of a divorce. Breaking up is different than a sabbatical, because taking a sabbatical means you are going to take 1 to 2 weeks where you can gain clarity. You kind of get yourself right. It's a time of reflection. What are you putting into the relationship? Are you blaming your partner for stress that you feel or unresolved issues on your part? You're bringing those unresolved issues and putting them in the relationship, and that's what's causing all the contention. So if you are thinking of taking a marriage or a relationship sabbatical, there's a few things I want to guide you. First of all, this is not a DIY project. You have to work with a therapist, because a therapist is going to help guide you into the boundaries. For example, are you going to talk together every day? Are you going to kind of take that week and just, be silent toward each other? Are you both clear that this is a strong boundary, like the two of you are committed to making the relationship better, and you're not looking at this as a hall pass or a chance for you to get away and see if you're attractive to other people? What is the intention? And that's why a therapist is so important. The time limit, it should never be more than 2 weeks. If it is, then the boundaries have to be even stricter. And I would say more communication in that case. They're really a time of self-reflection, of perspective, looking at what you're doing, as I alluded to before. And it should never be a me idea. It should be a we idea. If your partner is not in on it, then you should not take one, because it's very important that you're both looking for a way to cut down on contention and make the marriage better. And so if you both agree this is a good idea for us, then I would say go for it. The pros: when it's done with a therapist, it can be really significantly enlightening for the relationship and really help the two of you come back and get in the groove and create a relationship that is better than the one you had before. It can more easily help you define your own issues, so you can work with a therapist or you can work with yourself to overcome those and no longer bring those into the relationship. And if you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed, it helps kind of shift your perspective. Maybe you're making or giving too much of you to people who don't care about you, including your work. Maybe your balance is all off. Like maybe you're working so hard that you've lost the essence of being in love with your partner and having children. The cons are you must talk to the kids, because I've seen bad things when little kiddos don't understand. They will regress in their behavior. They'll act out. They'll start feeling abandoned, that mommy and daddy are breaking up or divorcing, and that's scary for kids. So it's really good if you tell kids you're working on your marriage. You're working, you and daddy or mommy love each other so much that you want to make it better. And so you're going to get some perspective about why you feel so stressed and try and work on that relationship even more. Or the other con is when one partner is really against it and the other one does a sabbatical anyway. That already shows some contention. And I think the last one is when the intention was not pure and one of the partners is unfaithful, because we know once that choice is made, the results are disastrous in any relationship. You cannot have a marriage if you don't have trust. Without trust, there is no relationship.